Wagwan Positive Nation, it is your girl, Yana Positive. We're here with another episode, another Thursday night at 8. It's a pleasure to see you here. It's a pleasure having you here. Welcome, one and all. If you're new to the program, remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's that big red button right down below. Click that subscribe button, click the notification bell right beside it, and you will be notified whenever we go live and whenever we upload another video. Now, here on this program, we seek to create an IREE space of inspiration, relatable, empowering, and elevating content. And I do hope you stay for that inspiration and that empowerment, because in this time and in this place, we all need a little upliftment. Yes? Yes. Now we're gonna get right into it. We have with us this afternoon a very special guest. She is an optimist. She is a survivalist. She is an Aries. Of course, she have to put that in there. She is a strong woman of God, and she hails from the beautiful parish of Clarendon, where she holds many hats as a financial advisor, a phlebotomist, a practical nurse, who is, I might add, a member of the prestigious $1 Million Roundtable. Yes, and she is pending with a social work degree, a woman of many hats indeed. And this strength comes together under the quote, difficult roads lead to beautiful destination. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the woman of which I speak is Miss Leony Scott. Leony, welcome. Thanks for coming on this platform, and thanks for allowing me to, have a little chat with you this evening.
Thanks for having me. Good evening.
How are you feeling this afternoon, or this evening, I might add?
I am feeling good. The first time I'm home so early, because I told you 6 o'clock, so I had to rush off the road quite early to be ready for the interview.
Right. She had to come and she had to be here, guys. She had to be here to speak her truth for you on this platform. We are here with the show Speak Your Truth, the Untold. And of course, Leony is here to share her truth. Now, I just list a whole lot of credentials. Your resume must be at least 10 pages long. I listed a whole lot of credentials. This woman, she look nice, she look good, she look well official. I'm listing all these things about her. She's in all these places, has all these qualifications. But tell us the story behind you being a survivalist, because the word survivalist really means that somebody who has bounced back from challenges and who has climbed to become somebody of influence. But you had to be coming from something. So let us know, where are you coming from? What's your truth?
All right. So where Leony has been coming from. Okay. So I'm a high school dropout. Many persons finish at grade 11, but I finished at grade 7. I knew then that I wanted to be a successful member of society, and though I had rocky roads, I still head on there. I'm not where I want to be now, but
you're heading there. So you are a high school dropout. How does a high school dropout go from being somebody who doesn't possess the knowledge to have CXC to somebody who is getting a degree and being a nurse and a phlebotomist? How did you get from there to here? What's the in between?
My life crumbled at the age of 11, rather, when I was sent from living with my grandmother to living with my mother. I got molested, and that turned my world. My parents no longer sent me to school. I was on the street. But I was always a brilliant child. So persons always say, hey, what you want to do? Person do that. Okay, so as a child, from a tender about 7, I wanted to be a nurse. My passion was really, but 2012 was when my life turned, because I was dead, and after that I was somewhat, forgive the dogs in the background, was somewhat shown up the street pretty much. I didn't have any family support. I had to turn to friends. So at some point I felt as if I wasn't going to achieve that goal. But I pray. I'm a praying person, and at the age of 15, I started nursing school. Got help from a stranger. Rather, he asked me, "Hey, you're a bright girl. What do you want to do?" And I said, "Hey, I want to be a nurse." And I went to the academy and I registered for nursing. Luckily, they didn't ask for my birth certificate, so I was the youngest of the class, and that after I graduated from nursing school, moved on doing my CXCs in 9 months, and I think I'm one of the fastest first to be accepted into NCU because I came the same day and got accepted the same day.
Whoa. What's amazing is that there's so many bad things in the world now that sometimes we lose sight of the fact that there are actually good people out there. There are actually people who, see your potential and they're able to give a helping hand and lend a helping hand. And that's what's so powerful and that's what's so potent about your statement. You went back, you did your CXCs. Tell us again, what age did you stop going to school?
I stopped high school at grade 7, which is age 12. And I went back to school at age 16. And I had a baby. I had a baby that lived for 2 days when I was 14. I was on the street, of course, and things does happen. So I decided to do something with my life, and at 16 I went back to nursing school.
What were those emotions like for you? You were molested at age 12.
Yeah, July 26th.
And you had a baby at age 14 and you went back to school at age 16. What were those emotions for you like? What kept you on dark nights when you felt like there was no sense in going on?
Prayer. I am a praying person. Prayer.
Can you tell us about one particular time when it was so difficult you felt like you weren't going to push past and you did?
It's several times, because one as recent as last year, this exact time, when I had the autopsy for my second baby, because she had died as well inside the womb. And I felt as hey, my world, even though things are going well in terms of work and school and everything, my life was humbled because this was my family that I was looking forward to. And she had died, and I felt that I wanted to go with her, but I prayed, even though I was in that moment where I was out of it. I felt like I didn't have any reason to go on. I still find courage to pray, and that really helped me, to be honest.
Prayer is such a powerful and a potent tool. Is that something that you had when you were 14? What was the difference between the baby you had that died when you were 14 and the one that died last year? Was there any?
The difference is that the one that died when I was age 14, I didn't know I was pregnant. But the one that died the 25th of September 2020, I had plans. I purchased all baby stuff, everything. So this one, I was looking forward to this one. I was financially stable. I was able to manage this one. So even though I still do have baby stuff in my home.
Backtracking just a little, you said when you were age 14, you didn't know that you were pregnant.
I was pregnant.
How was that possible? What was happening?
Yes, so all right. So I remember I wasn't feeling so well, right? And when the doctor said, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and like probably a week later or so, the
baby died. How far along were you?
It was 6 months or 5 months and a couple weeks, somewhere of that sort.
That's pretty hard, losing a child not once but twice.
Yeah.
And in establishing a timeline for those who are just joining, I'm joined by Leony Scott. She went through a trial in her life. She calls herself a survivalist, and a survivalist she is indeed. Going through molestation at age 12, getting pregnant at age 14 while living on the streets, and going back to school at age 16 because you dropped out of high school
Yeah.
at 7th grade, and you went back, you got your subjects, you went into the nursing academy, and you became a practical nurse, and you registered for NTU.
I'm a button.
I didn't hear that. Come again.
I'm also bottomist.
And she's also a phlebotomist, guys. She's also a phlebotomist. So we're adding on and we're stacking on, and we're going through your years as we